Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another segment of Monday Morning Coffee with Val. I'm super honored and happy, excited to be here today with a new vibe, a new place, a new vibration. Thank you, Aura, for being here. My love, I see you, I hear you. Please let me know if you can hear my voice on top of this music or the music is too loud. Let me know. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Dom Roofing, for being here. And speaking of roofing, I'm actually in an office today. Let me just be clear. Can you hear me? Got it. And let me know if you can hear me with the music on, or I should turn off the music. I'm actually going to tap into, we can hear you and you can hear the music too. Let me know about that. I'm very blessed and energized this morning. I'm going to lower the volume of the music, because I just want to say that today's topic could not be so so perfect. When these names for the lives come through me for the next week, I never know what's going to happen, if it's going to be aligned or not with what I am intention to do or what I'm being used to share today with all of you. It's all on the spot, is all being present, open. The two words that came up in my live before this one on LinkedIn with my friend Mike, this thing is falling apart. If you guys know that I am just setting up an office at King Roof here in Atlanta with Itzel Romo's office, because when you decide to live a life of flow and acceptance of all that is already waiting for you, magical things happen. And I bless her company for allowing me to be here live today with all of you. So today the topic is moments that shake you and shape you. Moments that shake you and shape you. Have you even thought to make yourself that question? Thank you for everyone that is joining. Sometimes we're in the going so fast and just living each experience, but then just wanting the next experience and the next experience. But how much time, my loves, do you take to integrate into your cellular memory every feeling, every vibration, every connection that expanded or ignited a different energy in you, in whatever place, form, shape you were at that moment? Now, I am just coming full energized from a whole weekend of being with 350 souls on stage, sharing the message, specifically launching the book, A Journey Back into Your Heart, How to Live in Love with You, Your Life, and Your Path. But something was active in this audience that just dissipated in specks of, I feel, golden dust that ignited an openness in so many people and myself. But this was an intention conference where you have chosen to be there. You paid your ticket. You want growth, expansion. Great. The moment happens. There it is. I want to tap in today to those moments that are not intention to shake you and shape you. And they are, but perhaps we're not taking the time to absorb them. It is those small little moments that you live truly present that can really make a shift, shake and shape you to new experiences, new expansion, new possibilities, new opportunities to see life in another way, new forms of vessels of connection and love that will wrap you up in a vibration that will allow you to rupture, break, deconstruct, just dissipate all that wasn't allowing you to live in the now. And you see, these moments are available for absolutely everyone. I'm going to speak in past tense so I don't bring into existence. It was that we were afraid to stop and feel the feeling of the emotion, the intention, the connection. Because for some reason, those feelings might have been suppressed from the past. But I can tell you that with this live, you will be activated to see life in a different way and to allow all possibilities to flow. From seeing a homeless from your car, that in your limited beliefs, perhaps you were saying, if I give him money, I'm going to give him money to buy drugs, or perhaps a alteration in a conversation that you would say, how is this shaping me and shaking me? I didn't like this moment, and we start talking ill about that person. But what if today you can see life in a different possibility? You can expand a new pathway to understand that every single moment that is gifted to you is for your highest consciousness. And it is in with you to decide to shake and shape you in the way that it's meant to be. Not necessarily in the intention that you want the shake to happen, but allowing Source to work through you to be able to expand and explode to new possibilities that you have not fathomed before. What would it take for you to take those pauses to be able to just sit in the unknown, in the place of stillness? And when that uncomfortableness comes, when that silence starts to echo, energy, vibration that you feel is not for your highest good, you finally take that pause to step into the silence, because it is only there that your full consciousness will lead you to the path that is waiting for you as we speak. So how many more moments will you like to live, whether they're planned or unplanned, that could shape you and shake you in the direction that you haven't even thought of before? Perhaps in the direction that you said you would never go. Perhaps with the people that you said, over my dead body, I will work with that person. What if just today you allow that possibility to exist? And I want to specifically, let me just liberate that and give that to you and settle that in your system, however shape, form you feel, and make it your own version. And of course, deconstruct any ideas that were not for your highest good or you didn't connect with. It is only the truth that is gifted to me that I share with the most uplifting love. A moment that shakes you and shape you could definitely be something I lived this weekend that I want to share with all of you. I don't know if you're new to this channel or somebody referred you or you will share this live. When you decide to share and expand consciousness, and you take that moment to say, you know what, I saw this lady, but I just saw her live. I liked her cute hair, her craziness, her passion to speak. And hey, I want you to hear this. And you make a change and a shift of consciousness of one person. One is a million, as my mentor, Dr. Shefali, has taught me. That one move, that one shake of a moment can expand in waves of consciousness and love for so many people here and far away. Sometimes you might have a little expectation that an event, a trip, a reunion, something you feel inside that is going to come up. How many of you have allowed yourself to feel that? That you just feel like, I have to go to this. What about those moments that you were dragged to go and they turn into shakers and movers? In my case, of course, it was my choice to tap into this beautiful conference this weekend, two days from 9 to 6 here in Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't even know if I was going to be here for these dates, but I just decided to say yes. And while I was on stage speaking for 50 minutes to this 350 people, something shook in the audience and of course transmitted to me. So the unplanned happened. The miracles expanded. Consciousness ruptured into the highest decibels of highest frequency of love. I was just present and people were there to receive. And so as I had all these books, it was a launching of the book, I had no expectation of what was going to come out when I'm writing, an autograph. Okay, can you autograph? I've been to so many conferences. And bless those authors that take the time to write that, right? To Val Alino from whoever. I cherish that. I cherish the time and the connection and the energy that each has. But what happened was almost, completely unexpected. I was able to tap in to literally a bubble of energy of the highest frequency and channel through all the books that were actually sold out. The messages were 1 page, half page, a page and a half. I remember where my editor said you have to leave a blank page, before the book. And in fact, put 2. And I was like, really? Are you sure that's how it goes? But we had an intention. And as you saw the line of people waiting to come in the space that we have created, I didn't create it. We have created. As you are here hearing this now or later, it's a creation, a choice. And despite of the long line and my friends and staff trying to expedite the process, right? Because if you are in a form-based live, people would be, Val's taking too long to channel 120 books and personalized messages, and people are going to leave. She's going to lose momentum and lose the sales. I didn't even have to say to please to not interfere. This energy and frequency expanded to all that were waiting. It was a sense of peace, gratitude, and expansion of love that I have never felt before in that dimension. And so these are the moments that you will keep in your heart that shake and move you. Because it started on Saturday and we ended Sunday. So all these people that went home and took the time to integrate without me guiding them to do so. When they came on Sunday, there was a new light, a new possibility, a new way to release all that was and allowing the isness of things to flow into time and space. So my loves, today I just want I ask you kindly to allow more moments that shake you and shape you for the betterness of your own goodness and expansion of consciousness and those around you. Energy expands, energy moves, transforms. Don't put mindset. Go to the heart and allow that shake to take place. Whew, that felt good. A lot of channeling for you today. I want to give a space. Thank you for all that are joining. Oh, Jacqueline, Brenda, thank you. I didn't see what time y'all came in. Please do tap into this live and see the recording. Please tell me where you're tapping in from. And also, if you have any questions, mi amor, I miss you, Jacqueline. I want to be able to just feel the vibration of the possibilities that lie before you, that give you this shake of each moment. It doesn't have to be in a conference of 300 people or like Jacqueline, or Jacqueline for everybody. For me, is my Jacqueline. She's in London now. I can't keep track with her, but she lives in Ireland and she tapped into organizing an event. And I know that despite of the organization and all the logistics, she was able and share in the comments what was the moment, if you could say in one sentence, one word that shook you and shaped you after that experience, so we can start in the flow. And if you're listening to this later, make sure you take the time to activate and ask the questions, because it is all about allowing yourself more moments. Imagine if each moment is a shaker and is a shaper, if that's even a word, of new possibilities, of new connections, of new vibrations that allow you to just live in a new consciousness. Not labeling what kind of consciousness, just consciousness. And those moments, again, that you just actually not even think they're going to be shakers and shape you, they actually redesign your thought process and open new possibilities of growth. Jackie says, the gratitude from the attendees and aha that they felt in the connection with people. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And Cesar is in the house. You see, let's talk about that. He's actually in the same office, a couple doors down. We're at Itzel Romo's office. We had all a sleepover. Let me talk about that moment. We finished our conference. Cesar came to support me with love and all the magic that he is with his magical filming production and all the behind the scenes and in front of the scenes care that one would love to have. Gracias, mi amor, for being there, Cesar. And we were just there in the now. But Itzel took the initiative to organize something because there was Cesar is from Peru and my shaman is actually in town from Peru as well. I have many spiritual leaders and guides in my life. And it just happened to be that we lived one of the most beautiful moments that shook us and shaped us last night as we ended a beautiful weekend with a fire ceremony guided by Pacho Lopez, an amazing shaman that was living in Peru and Atlanta. If you're here, he is going to be moving in to Atlanta. So these moments that we connected with fire and we were able to integrate and liberate and leave everything in the fire that is no longer serving us. They were created as a ripple effect that emanated from the highest frequency of love and expansion that we lived in this weekend with La Conferencia. It's a conference Latinoamericana, Latin American of Transformación de Transformación. So what would it take for you to tap into this joy that despite that we've had very little sleep for, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 days now. I know that you don't feel that. I don't feel tired. I feel more activated and empowered and just filled with love and gratitude than ever. Because it is that vitamin that, so you don't even need supplements, that you actually take from the souls and of the people that are there in front of you. In fact, we did a little morning ceremony with everybody that crashed after the ceremony, the fire ceremony at Itzel's place. And we were opening some cards and she opened a card for me and it said, I allow my soul to lead the way. I allow my soul to lead the way. I ask you, dear ones, how much are you leading? Are you allowing your soul to lead? How much are you expanding and making synergy and connections with the heart of people? How many moments are you creating in your life that shake and shape you for this lifetime and many more? And in doing so, knowing that the way you shake and the way you see life with this new vibration will be a blessing to every single person that crosses your path. And so it is that I just raise this vibration to you, that I feel like you were in this room despite of wherever you are joining now, just to demonstrate flawlessly the power of love, the power of being in the now, the power of expanding consciousness with the highest frequency of love to all of you. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you for showing up or perhaps commenting or expanding the light should you feel like this would be of service to someone. Sometimes I don't know if I will be able to come in as the commitment that I've made to me, to you, to everyone that comes into this forum at 9:30. And so far, I've been able to tap in from airports, different parts of the world, because the more we make a point to connect and expand, the more we will shake and invite more moments that allow this new way of living to expand and live blissful, energized, happy, ready to just receive all that you are. And so it is, my loves. I love you. If you came in late, please tap in. Please tap in. I never go back to my recordings, our recordings, because I was only able to channel all that information because you are present. Whether you are present now or you are present hearing this live. But thanks to you, we are here. Namaste, everyone. I close with the most uplifting form of light and love and gratitude to all of you. Until next Monday, go shake and shape all that is in front of you.